course.
Chris.
Moving on to,
George, we need to feature your band.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Kristen, George is in a band. He's in a lot of
He's in
bands.
three
Yeah.
bands.
Yes, I'm in 3 bands, yes, actually. Okay, I'll talk to Joan. Thank you.
So I am opening up the president's report with echoing Kristen's words of gratitude and thankfulness towards the Friends for raising just under $25,000 for the library. It is such a difficult endeavor what they do. The amount of books that come in, the amount of sorting that has to happen, the amount of volunteer work that has to happen. It's incredible, and they get it done in with all smiles and thank yous. So we're just so thrilled to have such a fabulous Friends support group. So thank you. Moving on, as we're going to talk through the night, that we really are we're moving forward with building and scaffolding our administrative staff. And that just only helps Jennifer, you be the most fantastic library director. And this is a very busy place, and that we need administrative support. And thank you so much for hitting the ground running with it. Looking forward to that. We also, as we will discuss further tonight, going to approve moving ahead with a full building assessment, which is going to be exciting because there are lots of things that we talk about doing, and before we tackle any projects, we're going to wait until after. And again, that was a fantastic idea of yours, for which we are so grateful for. It feels very organized and very much in order. So that's a wonderful way to work. We will be closed this Wednesday in honor of Juneteenth. And last but not least, just want to mention that we are bringing in on August 5th for the trustees and the library director and the assistant library director, that we're going to be having an in-service training with the director of Westchester Library System. So we're really exciting to all be working together and knowing our places of how to be most effective. Thank you. So moving on to Jennifer, Library Director.
Hi, everybody. I first wanted to say thank you to our community for passing the library budget for next year overwhelmingly 2-1. That was very thrilling. Again, I'd like to thank everybody on this board and on staff who helped me get the budget ready to go. That was a huge undertaking and certainly not something anybody can do alone. But again, thank you to the community, and to echo Pam's words, I also want to say thank you to the Friends. You guys were amazing. I wasn't even here for the big part of it, but I was completely blown away by how many books were here, how much work you guys did. I mean, it was just like a never-ending buzz of activity. And every time I drove past the theater, it just seemed like the piles of books were growing. So amazing work. And we all benefit from your hard work. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all of that. I'm so happy to partner with you guys and to work collaboratively with you. And I look forward to keep on doing that in the future. As stated previously, our annual report has been filed. Again, very much a team effort with people on staff, as well as our treasurer from Naraki Smith. Moving on to some personnel things, which will be coming up next. I'm happy to echo Pam's words about scaffolding, and that we will be having a new assistant director as of July 1. She is also our head of children's services, Robin Friedman. She is a valued member of the staff. She has a wonderful way about her, and she knows how to navigate very thorny situations. And I have been, it's been educating for me to watch how you do that. So I am really happy to be working even more closely with you than we've already done. So all good things. And I think that's about it for me.
Fantastic. So I'm in lieu of John, who is hopefully doing something super fun. I'm going to make a motion that the board provisionally appoint Robin Friedman to Assistant Director of Chappaqua Library beginning July 1, 2024, at the salary of $90,000. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Discussion? We run to vote? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Robin. Policy and bylaws, we have nothing to report tonight. Anything with communications, Brian?
Nothing new.
Great. Buildings and grounds. Actually, we completely bypassed it. Sorry. We got so excited about Robin. Go ahead.
Okay, we've got a few motions. I'll begin. I move that the board approve payment by the library director for the April 8th, 2024 proposal from Lothrop Associates Architects DPC for design services and budgeting advice for what we have referred to over the past 18 months as Project Wonder to enhance the theme, design, organization, and furniture elements of the children's area following its physical expansion and reopening in November 2021 for a fee of $3,000 plus an estimated $300 reimbursable expense allowance. This follows a review of proposals from Lothrop and HMA2 by Robin Friedman, the head of the children's area, and the Building and Grounds Committee, including Jennifer Daddio and our facilities consultant, Bill Link.
I second
Do I
it.
have a second?
Mhm.
Any discussion?
Very excited to be moving forward.
Yep.
Been a lot of talk.
And it seems like a great proposal, so kudos
Fantastic. Thank you for all your vetting.
obtaining that.
And also say thank you to friends for offering funding that helped us.
Thank you. Great. Okay.
Okay,
Can we
all in
vote?
favor?
Aye.
Aye, unanimous?
Perfect.
Okay. Second motion, I move that the board authorize, I'm going to jump to the other Lothrop one. Payment by the library director for the April 17th, 2024 proposal from Lothrop Associates Architects DPC for an architectural and engineering building assessment incorporating the building's mechanical structure, windows, finishes, plumbing, lighting, security, carpets, etc., with advice on prioritizing and budgeting for any concerns noted for a fee of $13,500 plus an estimated $500 reimbursable expense allowance. The final findings will be presented to the library board. This is something that Jennifer Daddio had performed, as Pam noted, at her prior library, in which she found quite useful. Our facilities consultant also agrees with the potential value. We agreed that Jennifer will request a split payment and advance deposit, followed by the balance and 1 to 2 additional payments, and that she will ensure that Lothrop first reviews the KG&D assessment and recommendations and the changes implemented by Stratagem Security. Do I have a second? No?
Mhm.
Any discussion?
Nope. Ready to vote?
Sounds good.
I really like the idea, thank you for negotiating that, or specifying that, of the presentation to the full board.
Sounds like a pretty reasonable
It's
proposal.
important, yes. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, unanimous. Okay. We jump back to, I move that the board authorize payment by the library director for Stratagem Securities proposal number 8121 to separate the burglary and fire systems as is usual for a building and business of our size for $2,102.52, the net amount after subtracting $4,520.68 for services previously provided toward this goal. Our thanks to Amy Caprellian and Jennifer Daddio for sorting through the multitude of prior invoices from Stratagem to ensure that we were not paying in a duplicative manner. and for keeping us organized. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? This is something our facilities consultant had been requesting or recommending for some time prior to or even embarking with Stratagem. So,
Yes.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Thank you for bringing it to fruition. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Do you want me to touch on some of the, maybe just quick?
Well, we can,
We're working on.
I don't think we have to because we'll have it for next month.
Okay. So we're working on 2 RFPs.
Right, working on
proposals to
this,
follow.
working on this. You want to say about this? This will
Are
be
we
for
ready to
next
vote on
month.
this?
Jennifer, pest
Can I
management. Yeah, we can vote on that.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
great.
just an expansion of services, right?
Yes.
Okay. I move that the board approve the library director to proceed with an expansion of services from J.P. McHale to include interior as well as exterior treatments. This will involve the current cost of $95 a month, increasing to $225 a month for an annual total of $2,160. Do I have a second?
I second it. Discussion? Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
We can say that this is now installed,
Why don't you speak to that?
that the water cooler, our LK water cooler, it has now been installed.
Very excited.
Yes, very excited.
And possibly a second to come.
Yes, they were waiting on, I think,
We're waiting for,
some parts.
Yeah.
Right.
And Jennifer's ensured that the bathroom door automatic entry was
Yep.
put in place,
Yeah.
which I think is
Brilliant.
fantastic for any differently abled individuals, elderly, et cetera. So,
And we did that to make sure nobody got stuck.
Okay, great.
It's great. Fantastic.
It's very high tech.
Any next steps? I think we're good.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to adjourn this meeting at 7:27. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next meeting is July 15th.
July 15th. Yep.
Have we set a schedule for the?
I think we did. George, didn't we set a schedule for the rest of the year?
I think we do.
Yes,
I've
and
got-
now I believe it's on the website. Yes.
We got August 19th, 16th.
So we don't have any month off.